workout videos and things like that that you could do. But again, it's not free. Uh, yeah, I mean, even doing stuff at home that's like you said, if you do, set up push-ups and crunches and get your little pull-up bar, do some pull-ups at the house, goblin squats, which is just you in a weight and just doing some squats, things like that. Lunges, but the problem with that is that sooner or later you're going to get to the point where, let's say right now you can only do 5 lunges, then 10, then 20, then 30. Then after that, you can be like, oh, well, lunging is not enough because now I progressed too much. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, I can look at stuff up and see which one is going to be free, but majority of the ones that you can get end up going to end up costing money. I mean, your best bet right now, and then because I'm sure, I mean, if you have, Gemini on any of the phones that we have, or chat or anything like that, it's literally just asking it, what they, give it weight, height, and all that, and just tell it to customize you one, and it'll do it, and especially if you put that a home one. And it'll do it. I mean, I've asked it to do that for me, but a lot of stuff that they put, like, let's say for leg stuff at the gym, a lot of it was legit, RDLs, barbell RDLs, traditional squats and things like that, where I can't necessarily do all those because of my lower back. That I just go off and every once in a while I'll see a YouTube video, things like that, and I'm okay, let me do that. Okay, let me do that. You know what I mean? But I mean, for you that you're just gonna be doing it at home, that's what I would do, 100%. And I mean, that's gonna be good enough to give you what you're looking for just at the house, and give you definitely ideas and things that you're not even thinking about right now, as far as what workout to do. Try that, and if not, I'll do it on mine because I paid $20 for mine, and I'll do it, and I'll shoot it over to you. If you want to send me your stuff, your info, I can put it in there and just and go off that. That way, it has a better understanding of what you're trying to do and what you're at right now. So, now you got to pay the well hubness bullcrap. Well, and if it doesn't come out the way you want it, just like I said, shoot me your stuff and I'll put it on in mine and I'll shoot it over to you. All right. No, I haven't made it over to 77 West Carolina because FedEx AOC called me freaking out that one of their POE switches also went out, so I had to go fix that, which luckily that was just well, no, luckily, the POE was dead, but luckily from the last time that happened, this is a different type of POE switch. It's not the same as the one that's at Regional 1. It's a different one, and that one I can RMA without no issue, and I had one already there. So I quickly replaced it and got it up and running, and it started working just fine. So then I'll make my way over to 77 West and replace that SFP and ask them to check it out again, and then we'll go from there. But if anything else comes up, I'll let you know. And like I said, if that doesn't work, shoot me your stuff and I'll put it in there. All right. Yes, sir. No problem. Bye. All right. Back out to the ones that we're watching. I know we hit about, what was it, 18 viewers or something like that all in ones, which I wish I was not on the phone while that happened so I could start talking. But I went from being able to thinking to myself that I can, get 3,000 hours, but now YouTube is changing their whole thing to 8,000 hours watched by 2027. And if I can get the 3,000 watch hours and the 1,000 subscribers right in, I stick to the program. I don't have to hit that new threshold of 8,000 hours, which to me seems right now unattainable just because I've been doing this for a year, recording my stuff, and I only got 300 watch hours now. Overall, I think I got like 1,020, 1,050, something like that, but that's because that's with shorts, but shorts don't count towards watch hours, unfortunately. So, new strategy is going to be to not only record the live stream workouts, but also, I don't know, do more of the day in the live, do more of trying to get to know me more or my life situation, things like that, which, talking about work, personal, things like that. Trying to give the viewer something to to invest in when they're watching, not necessarily just me working out. Because I'm not at the point where I can be telling you exactly, hey, you need to be doing this exactly this way. This is the only way that you can do it. Or this is the best thing for your legs or chest or things like that. But y'all let me know in the comments. Go ahead and chat it up and let me know. What's something that would keep you interested? What's something that would keep you engaged in the content? I might put that in the chat too, since people are coming in. Let's see. Let me put that in the chat. It will keep you invested. That way, like I said, I understand that, I'm not doing the whole, hey, this is what's gonna grow your chest. This exercise, hey, this is what this is the best way to do this, or I'm gonna eat, 3,000 calories of this one restaurant. I'm not into clickbaity stuff, that's just not me. That's not what I want to do. So if you can tell me what you guys would want to see, that way I can try to implement that more, let me know. I just know that I need to hit. I got 3,700 more watch hours to hit in 4 months. Now, is it possible? Yeah, 100%. The problem is that I need to really hone in this endeavor of creating videos, which is, I have a regular 9 to 5. I get up in the morning to take the kids to school. From there, I go to work. I work my 8-hour shift. Sometimes I'm on call. So, a lot of stuff is difficult, but, and I'm not here to say that, that I want to do this full time at all. Because, I have a great paying job, great benefits, great insurance. But, it's definitely something that I definitely want to pursue and show people that, hey, I was 234 pounds. I went from 204 pounds down to 168, up to 178, and back down to 147. And currently, right now, 150. So, just in motivating and inspiring people to let them know, hey, it's possible to do the things you want to do. You just gotta put in effort, put in work, put in discipline. And I guess I need to put in that same practice, the video aspect of it, right? If this is what I want to do, then I need to be able to do the same thing in the YouTube world. Put in the work, put in the discipline. But having 3 kids and doing all that, it's hard enough. But I guess I can't be making excuses for myself all the time. We'll do this one more here. See if the belt squats clears up. If not, I might do some Bulgarian squats and the Smith machine. We'll see. I don't know. And I don't know, I don't know if my day-to-life videos would get boring because I do a lot of the same stuff over and over. I don't want to do. I might have to do a video a day, I don't know. Here we go. Last one here. Let's go do some split squats. I wanted to do split squats on the belt squat today. I wanted to try that out. Does not look like I'll get to do that at all. and I won't live a lie. No, not this time. Do. Well, let's see how my lower back is doing from the last time. Here we go. Not bad. It's try to get a little bit more of an angle there. See how that works. So yeah, that's where I'm at. YouTube is changing the thing from 4,000 hours to 8,000 hours. I'm at 309, 310 watch hours on my long form and live streams. My shorts altogether, all my hours are 1,000. So I got a long way to go. And I'm gonna try to do it by the end of December before 2026 is over, so I can try to get in the program before the new rule takes over. Right now we're doing Bulgarian split squats, 10 on each side. I'm gonna take them nice and slow, nothing too crazy. Because Saturday, for my other leg day, I did a PR on squats, which a PR for me doesn't take a lot because of my my lower back issue, my sciatica nerve that happens every time I try to do a squat where I'm not, either my hips aren't correct or I'm not hinging correctly, but it hurts all the time. So when I try to do something like that, here we go. Three. Oh. 5. 6. 7. 8. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. All right, let's add 25 to it. Man, I hate taking, it's a double-edged sword, being so hydrated, drinking before the gym, pre-workout and all that, because I've peed right when I got here, peed before I got on the floor, I gotta pee again. Kinda sucks. kind of sucks, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, if anyone's watching, I mean, let me know what kind of content keeps you interested. What keeps you invested in somebody's channel? Is it their day in the live videos? Is it, you know, what their work videos? What? I mean, my life is pretty boring. You know, I have 3 kids. A fiance that is a nurse. She works nights. Just like every American, or 90% of Americans, I'm in debt up to my eyeballs. Maybe that's something I can talk about as well too, along with the workout videos, is how, you know, at 37, you know, I thought I would be owning a house by now. Nice white picket fence, you know, big yard, whatnot. But I don't, I rent. I mean, it's a nice house that I rent, but I pay here in North Mississippi, you know, outside of Memphis, $2,000 for something that I don't own. Now, when I lived in Florence, before I got promoted to this job, I did own a house in Florence, Alabama. But the payments for that house were $1,000. So a lot less, double. I'm paying double now for something I don't own. I was paying $1,000 for that house in Florence, Alabama. But, because I mean, I could talk about that kind of stuff. I don't know. I want to be as positive, but at the same time as positive, but also as real as possible, because I mean, there's already so much negativity online, negativity everywhere, that I just don't also want to be this person that just complains and whines about all the negative stuff that's happening, how much debt I'm in, how am I going to pay this, how am I going to pay that, this and that, you know? Four, 5, 6, 7. Hey. Oh. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. That is good. I brought the wedge, but I don't know what I'm going to use the wedge on today. Maybe hack squats. I don't know if I want to do hack squats today. I definitely want to do RDOs. I just feel like I still got a lot more definition too on my hamstrings. That's one of the biggest things that I've neglected the whole time I've been working out, has been hamstrings. I said plenty of times in other videos because of my lower back issues. Anytime that I have to hinge at the hip, I feel like my body tells me not to, and it overcompensates and just wants to focus on that lower back, that sciatica nerve, and it sucks. But what's going on with you guys, y'all? Give me some company on the chat. What's going on with y'all? What are y'all up to? I mean, you know, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen with the 4,000 hours. It is what it is. I'll just have to hit 8,000 all next year, and I just have to keep growing my audience, you know. I want my audience to be able to come here because they want to watch me through the journey of, you know, being, you know, fat at technically obese at 234 at 5'9", down to my leanest I've ever been in my life, which is now. And then, you know, maybe for the first time ever, be able to show a six-pack, you know. It's gonna be challenging. So that's the most I've ever done. Split squats. Here we go. Whew. 3. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, here we go. 3. One more. Holy moly. But yeah, when my fiance decided to go nursing school, she stopped working. So then I had to take the full responsibility of paying for all the bills in the house with my sole income, which then put us behind because I had to put more stuff on credit cards, things like that, in order to keep her in school, pay for school, do all that, but she was in nursing school. And that's what put me in debt. Now I'm working my butt off, both of us, to get out of debt, which is a never-ending cycle. It feels like you're never gonna get out of it. It feels like you're drowning. No matter what you do, you feel like you're paying this off. It doesn't work. Then if you do any kind of debt cancellation thing, all those to me are not necessarily great because you have to completely, ruin your credit score. You have to just fault on every single thing that you have. And then those payments, at least for me, were much higher than what my overall payments on each of my cards were. So it was not worth it. But unfortunately, I had to pay $300 and something overall. No, I think like $500 overall for the consultation, for them to do the paperwork and do all that. And when they finally gave me my monthly price that I would have to pay, I was like, I can't do that. I can't pay $1,500 bi-weekly, $3,000 a month. I was like, that's crazy. That's more than what I pay a month. So then I had to call each company individually and basically make a payment plan on all of them, one by one. And it sucks. It sucks to say that aloud. It sucks to say it. It's one thing keeping it to you within your household and just looking at it and knowing, hey, this is my fault. This is the debt that I acquired, But saying it out loud to people, going like, that have the ability to judge me and go, man, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. But I had no other choice at that point. I was the only one working, the only one able to pay the bills, and I was the only way to survive. And now everything has just gotten more expensive. The plan is to, I'm on year 2 now of paying all that off. I got 5 more years, but it just seems like it's never ending, like it's never gonna end. Like the money that I make now, I used to dream about making this amount of money. I used to think to myself, man, if I can just make that amount of money, I'll be set. I started making $27,000 a year working at GNC as a manager, a retail manager for that store. And I thought I was banking it in, but that was back in 2010. And then I got 30,000, then I made 40,000. Then I went to work for AT&T, just making 40, and then 50. And I was like, man, if I can just make $10,000 more, I'll be set. And now I'm making, almost double that in Mississippi, which is great money, and still struggling, Still struggling. It sucks. It sucks to be in this type of the situation. And I consider myself lucky. I know there's a lot more people worse off than I am. It's all about perspective. My perspective right now is that my situation sucks, and I know other people have it worse. And, it sucks. It sucks that we all have to be in this situation. And again, this YouTube, I don't see it. I don't consider anything that I want for it to take over my income or anything like that, because, like I said, I get paid very well to do what I do. So I don't want that. I just want to be able to document my journey, have people follow me, and if companies want to send me free protein, free pre-workouts, free things like that, free workout clothes, that'd be amazing. That'd be great. Yeah. Done with Bulgarian split squats. I'm gonna do some RDLs. Let's see how those feel right now. I don't know. Also gotta do abs today as well too. Got abs going on today. Alright, so we're gonna carry on. Ooh, just hit myself in the nuts. Great job. Great job, just hitting myself in the nuts. Did it take that? I thought they took the chain with him. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, that's not y'all. A lot of junk. I'm gonna do some belt squat machine RDLs here. I'm gonna go find the other attachment in a minute because it's not here. It is not. Let me go get it. Let me go get it. Pretty good. Here we go. I got it, boys and girls. I got it. I got the goods. Almost hyperextended my knee outside on the leg. On the grass pad, there's a freaking hole in there. I almost killed myself out there. Here we go. Let's add some weight to it. Right off a beat. Ooh. Just like my kids, I have to pick up after. There's someone else's mess. Gotta love it. Some adults will never grow up. Some adults will always have other people doing their things for them. Guys, like I said, if to the ones that are watching, if y'all have any kind of suggestions of what would in what keeps y'all invested in somebody's channel and somebody's videos, y'all let me know. What keeps y'all invested? I also need to figure out how I can get my stream to be 4K. My streams do not want to be 4K with 1080p, but I saw, if y'all seen the what's that crazy gym that YouTubers go to and they never stop working out? Diamond Gym. I saw their stream and their stream was 100% 4K. I wonder if they're doing, like, theirs is not a phone, it's an actual DSLR camera, which is completely different from what I'm using, because I'm just using an iPhone. We're gonna hit 45s again on each side. Like I said, RDLs are my weakest movement that I have, even though, I mean, my legs have come up a tremendous amount compared to what they used to be. Because, I mean, I used to not have the best leg workout regimen because of my lower back. And then I hurt my right knee and whatnot. Right, not excuse, right? But in the last 6 months, my legs have definitely come a long way. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that the next 6 months are gonna be a huge improvement, just because I'm implementing RDLs for my hamstrings, and then that blue pad on the laying down curls for my hamstrings lets me get much more stretch on them. So I've been loving leg workouts a whole lot more than I used to, for sure, 100%. All right, let's go 25 pounds. There we go. Ooh. Cool beans, everybody, cool beans. Got an extra breather here. Maybe my bread and butter is just shorts. Little 30-second, 15-second clips. I mean, technically, that's really where I've gotten most of my subscribers: live stream and shorts. And I mean, long form hours, I've gotten 310 hours from live streaming long form videos, 700 hours of shorts. But I mean, that's putting in anywhere from 2 to 4 shorts a day. So, not necessarily tremendous work, but, working on the list. But and that's more motivational clips of, things like that. Here, this is 90, 140, 208. 208. I want to say that I hit 208. I know that I did 208 Saturday, but I'm wondering if I did more than 208. I might have done 218. I'm not sure. Can't remember. Well, let's see what we got here. 208. Wow. 5 at 208. And most of that's because of the grip. The grip gives out. I need to bring my straps for Baghdad to do these. We'll do one more here. We are at 35 minutes. We'll do one more here. And we'll hit leg extensions. Leg extensions, calves, abs. Did abductors and adductors Saturday. Good girls and bad girls, I did that Saturday. So we'll be doing those. The glute machines are taken, so we'll be doing glutes. We'll do another one here with this weight. Drop it back down to 45. Finish with 45 on each side. Go to leg extensions. At the calves. And from calves, abs. And like I said, I'm at 150 pounds with love handle, fat, back fat, midsection fat. But my abs are getting more and more defined. You can see them. They're not completely like sticking out all the time, but on mornings and when I'm not too bloated, you can definitely see them, which is something that I've been dreaming of. But it's crazy to think that when I was 234 pounds, I thought, man, if I can just get down to 185 pounds, I'll be happy. I got down to 185 pounds, and it's not nowhere near where I thought I was going to be or what I was going to look like. What I look like now at 150 is what I thought I was going to look like at 185, which is crazy to think that how much different, how differently I look at 150 than at 185. And of course, at 185, I still had a ton of fat. Don't get me wrong, but it's just crazy to think that where I was. Here we go. Four. So we're going to finish with 45 on each side. Yeah. Tell you what, my lower back feels a whole lot better than it did Saturday. I could tell that my hip slash sciatica nerve was acting up Saturday after I did, what was that, 45, 25, a 10, a 540 to 95 on each side. No, 45, 25, so 85 on each side, which is the most I've ever done now in a squat, traditional squat, which was a Smith squat. But I know, and I said it on that live stream, I was like, you know, my body's telling me no, but my mind is saying yes, you can do it, you can do it. And I said, I'm gonna do it, and then something's gonna end up happening. I did it. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, because when I've hurt my back, I literally cannot bend over. So I know I didn't hurt it, but it inflamed that nerve somehow. And I gotta figure out how not to make that happen. And it's basically, I would assume, just getting my overall lower back more strength and my hamstrings more strength. Basically, stop being a weak. All right. Leg extension machine that I like is open. We're gonna go ahead and move to that. If I can get all this shit picked up in one go, which is causing me some issues, as you can tell right now. Yeah, Ben Donahue, I have a long sleeve on, but if you go to my shorts video, I have a few shorts in there where I'm doing bicep curls. So you can check that out there. So we got Got 160. $160. If I don't hit the camera. Leg extensions. What do? We do hamstrings, split squats, RDLs, leg extensions. We got calves, and then we got abs. Three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 5, 8. Let's go to 205. Ooh. 205. That's the plan. We'll live stream as much as we can, and I'll probably end up doing more day in the lives, more work videos, because right now I'm doing like one a week. Well, I did the last two, one a week. In the last 2 weeks I uploaded one, but before that I hadn't uploaded into 4 months. As far as long form, I've done live streams and shorts, but not long form videos, so might as well put more effort into doing those. Just like everything else, just like the gym. If I don't put effort into my long form videos, they're not gonna go anywhere. Just like if I just come to the gym and half-ass it, you know, do little weights, things like that, and just come in here and waste time for 60 minutes, I'm not gonna get no results. It's the same thing. Just gonna put that mentality that I put in the last 3 years of working out, the same discipline, but put it in the video form. That's what I gotta do. That's what I need to do. Yowzers. Oh. Yeah. It's the same thing. first 6 months of creating this channel. I started in June, and in December, the last day of December, December 31st, right before New Year's Eve, I hit 100 subscribers. So just like that, I mean, I went from taking me 6 months to hit 100 subscribers. In the next 6 months, I hit 300 more. So 430 something now. So it's all about time. It's about time, it's about effort, it's about consistency, doing it over and over and not giving up. That's what I plan on doing. I go through these spells where I get super motivated throughout the day, or even not necessarily more motivated when I'm at the house, laying on the couch thinking about videos, thinking about YouTube, thinking about those things after work. And I'm like, okay, yeah, let's go. Day in the life, let's go. Record this, record that. And then I wake up the next day, I'm like, I'm exhausted, I'm tired. I have to do this at work, I have to do that at work, I have to go to this business, I have to go to this hospital, I have to do this. And it really just takes me out. $220 PR for this machine, for this gym, because every machine's different. Hammer Strength, Nautical, Gym 80, they're all gonna be different. So $220 here. Oh boy. Okay. Call it on that. 220. Normally I would have gone down and weighed, but it's 12:30. I need to hit the sun as well. Need to do abs, but then I also have to pick up the kids at 2 p.m. So can't stay here long today and work on perfect form, low weight. There's gonna be days for that. Today's not one of those days, unfortunately. Let's hit abs. Oof. Forearms. I have to do forearm workout as well. Dang, dude. Dang, dude. Too much work to do, my God. Too much work, not enough time in the workout. Day, time. How long did I have to do that? I really don't know why I brought the weights today, if I'm being honest. I did not even use it. I did not use it besides just getting a good little stretch in there. That's the only thing that I did. But I could have done without it today. Let's do some abs. I'm gonna set my face with these. Okay. 6:30, can't remember. I'll call these meow workouts. Meow, 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 meow. Looks like you. But they burn. They burn. Ridiculous. Fuck. I'm gonna start using I guess I can make a video about doing the derma needle and cream to try to tighten up some of this loose skin that I got. We'll see how that goes. Ooh. It's fed. PlayStation again in my room. In my room. I did normal crunches last time. I'm gonna do scorpion. Yes, sir. Oh, you know, just trying to put a workout in, do a little live, trying to do something, even though I put out a fucking post yesterday saying, hey, you know, YouTube is changing its thing from 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched to 1,000 subscribers but 8,000 hours watched, double. And that goes into effect February or January or whatever. So I put a post saying, hey, you know, if you're not doing anything, if you're cleaning your room, you know, doing this, washing your car, you know, just put my videos on background and whatnot, you know, just so I can get my watch hours up. And, you know, got commenting saying, you know, with all love and, you know, all that, it's like, I don't get anything from your videos. You know, there's not, you know, if you want your viewers to, you know, watch, you know, so they're giving, you know, they're giving, you got to give them something, you know, comedy, this, that, you know, what I see your channel going more is for, you know, instructional advice, things like that is up, but you got to be more specific about it. But I just don't be that guy that goes, here's the best way to grow your chest, you know, clickbait shit, because everybody's different, not everybody's the same, and I'm nowhere near where I need to be, where I can tell people exactly what to do to grow this, grow that, and I don't want to be the guy that goes, I'm going to eat 10,000 calories of Big Macs for a week, you know. That's not what I want, you know. I just want to be genuine day-to-day guy where I went from 234 pounds down to 147. You know, if I can do it, you can do it, inspirational stuff, you know. So I'm just in a mood. Yeah, I mean, I went from you know, June last year, you know, I've been doing it a year. So June of last year to December, 6 months. It took me 6 months to get 100. And then I went from January to now to 436. So 300, I triple my amount in the same amount of time, basically. So, you know, but anyway, you didn't call for me to bitch about YouTube. Sorry. I haven't seen it. Three and four, but I mean, those aren't going, right? Because I mean, they never got actually done. There's no, is there power to them? Can you see them? They're the ones that grade out. You have to put like South Downtown and then yeah, correct. Yep, those are going to be it, because 3 and 4 are under the same thing, and then like 5, 6 are on another one, and then or 5, 6, 7 are on another one, and 8 and 9 are by themselves. So yeah, 3 and 4 are going to be together. Yeah, but I mean, they were nowhere near done, because the whole reason is that they couldn't get light to pass from like the manhole to the shelter, or from the shelter or the manhole to the pole. And Jack kept saying it's a them issue, and them was saying it was a, you know, ADB, a VCB issue, and nobody ever got, you know, together to say who was at fault, and they ended up leaving. They never got done. And now Roberta was saying, hey, let's just not turn them up. It's going to cost way too much money to turn them up. Just leave them down. And, you know, I kind of agree with her. But then Adam left it up to SP. SP left it up to Adam. And then Dallas just said, let's go ahead and get them done because they're already there. So, but I don't think you can see them or do anything with them, because, unless you can see the serial number and you can register them by that. But I don't think they're passing light or anything. But yeah, those are it. I didn't mean to start off in a tangent when you called. Did I lose you? Oh no, I was just saying that I didn't mean to go off on a tangent with you when you first got on there. I'm just in one of those moods right now. Luck, but also doing something stupid, you know, or not necessarily stupid, but just something to get people's attention, you know, like